I've done here is I've built a teepee. I think that it will work and keep me out of the wind for just long enough not to freeze to death. I just have one last touch to put. There. I think we're gonna be good. We're gonna be here all night, so probably gonna go catch a fish in the ocean. Maybe a sea otter. But I think this is gonna hold us through for the end of the night. Take a nap back in there. I've managed to find some things to help with my survival. Something to start fire with. And some shoes that will help my tracking in the sand. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to slip them over my feet. Also, something to catch sea otters with. Getting pretty cold in here. I don't know if we're gonna make it. And I've run out of battery juice to start my fire. Not sure what I'm gonna do.
I don't know how this is gonna go. Kate sent me out to get a fire. And I'm sure there's springs here in this mattress. I'm really tired, but I know this can make some fire, so priorities. We did kill a deer earlier. So I'm gonna roast some deer. Make sure it's extra cooked. I'm really looking forward to this fire. It's pretty sunny here. It's in the shadows right now. Looking forward to sparking these springs in here. Hoping we might be able to catch a unicorn though for dinner, because this doesn't look like that much meat. And I don't know what we'll do for dessert.
The wind's really picked up, so I had to move out of my teepee shelter, and I found these copper barricade to help keep me warm at night. I've also found these copper pellets that I'm going to throw at birds to catch for dinner. Your turn.
We found a sea otter. I don't know how we're going to cook it yet, but we found an otter. Found this log too. I'm thinking it might be good for shelter. We can build a rooftop over, be pretty sturdy. And I found this coat. I think it came from maybe a snail of some sort. Obviously exotic. Come here, otter.
Little otter.
I'm thinking if only we could make a fire, we'd be able to have some good otter meat tonight. Come here, otter. Any suggestions?
So what you might not know about this special copper piece is that when you do hit a bird in these oceans and in this wild, this is what it turns into. A magnificent meal from the magic copper coins. Also, we've been able to squeeze fresh soda from the local leaves and seagull droppings, and we were also able to muster up some bread and butter from other random things found along the beach. We discarded all of the rocks, so we should be safe for now. We'll report back later.
Well, we lost our last sea otter. Thankfully, I was able to capture another one. She's pretty rambunctious, as you can see. But I think we might be able to catch her. I don't know what we're gonna do if we don't catch this sea otter. Our last one ran out, and we're really hungry. Go ahead, Pee-Pee. I think we got it.
Now all we need is fire.
Yeah, no, fire's the next task. I built this nice shelter out of that log we had. I think it'll last for tonight. It worked out really well. It's okay, baby. But the sea otter should help as far as food. We're working on fire. If you have any suggestions, if you've seen my last sea otter, I like dessert.
Hello, I'm back. This is going to be the last video for the night. You can see I've pitched a tent that will do the job for the evening. I've also set up a raccoon trap for any raccoons that like humans. I will catch him by tricking him that there's a person when there is not. Also, it sounds like you guys are having a hard time making fires. So my suggestion is that you either get rocks and bang them together until your knuckles bleed. And if a fire hasn't started by then, look for a small contraption called a lighter. I hope that we make it through the night. It is strong, strong winds here in Oregon in this 3-star hotel. I'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you for the advice earlier. As you can see, I banged the rocks together and we were able to catch a fire. It's actually very hot here, but the bad part was when I banged the rocks, it did turn into this. I'm not able to identify it. I'm not sure I want to know. I don't really know if I should trust it yet. I might try and eat it first. Or just leave it for you. Hopefully we meet soon. I also was able to find this. When I banged the rocks together, something started. Looks promising. I think we'll make it through tonight. But if not,